Welcome everyone, for this Taric guide we are taking Glacial Augment for the primary rune since it's the best CC support rune right now. Then we are taking Magical Footwear because we have an expensive build, so we need to save money on everything we can to help finish our build since we are on a support budget. Next, take Futures Market to help buy your items faster, or you can go Biscuit Delivery if you prefer the extra sustain in lane. And then go Cosmic Insight because you rely heavily on your flash to engage fights, so having that up faster is very helpful. Now for your secondary, take Conditioning because this will help your mid game, which is where Taric shines due to all the team fighting that happens. Then you want to go Revitalize to help with your heals and shields, but if they have a lot of CC, then go Unflinching. And finally, for your shards, go Attack Speed to get your passive autos out faster, and then go Armor because your passive autos and E deal extra damage due to how much armor you have, and your W gives a percentage of armor to your tethered ally. For Taric's build, you want to take Steel Shoulder Guards if you want a stronger early game, but take Relic Shield if you're looking to scale. Then on your first back, go Tier so you can start stacking that ASAP. Now for boots, take Boots of Lucidity so you can have your flash up faster because we rely on that since that's our only engage tool, and they are cheap boots, so saving money here will help get your mythic faster. Now for your mythic, take Radiant Virtue because the extra ability haste you get when you are is way too OP not to take. Now you finish Winter's Approach and then choose between Frozen Heart if the enemy team is super heavy AD, or go Abyssal Mask if the enemy team is super heavy AP. And we take these items over other options is due to the extra mana we gain, which combos with Winter's Approach, increasing our HP, which increases the effectiveness of our abilities. And for your last item, you can build the other item you didn't build from what I just mentioned, or go Knight's Vow if you have a carry you are heavily relying on, or go Athena's Chains if the enemy team has a carry they are heavily relying on. Now for Taric tips, he can E-Flash, so rather than Flash E-ing, because this will give them a lot of time to respond to it, but if you E-Flash, it will give them a lot less time to react. So for Taric's early game, if you think you can level 2 all in, then save both your relic stacks for the second wave so that you can just rush it and then look to E-Flash on top of the enemy and kill them. But if you don't think you can fight level 2 due to them having a stronger early game or heavy poke, then use one of your stacks on the first wave and let them shove the wave to you so you can catch the wave under the safety of your tower. Now, if you are killing minions under the tower with your AD, melee minions are 2 tower shots and then 1 auto, and range minions are 1 auto, 1 tower shot, and then 1 more auto. So you may need to help your AD and get that first auto in for them just to help them get the minion. Now, if you ever do get priority, move in and place vision in the enemy jungle so that your team can track the enemy jungler. And by the way, if you have his whole bot side warded and he isn't there, it's safe to assume they're on the top side of the map. Now, if the wave is shoved like this and you're on a reset, it's a great time to roam since you won't miss out on XP because it's shoving to you. Now, if your roam does amount to a kill or just shoves the enemy off the wave, help your mid shove the wave so that your mid can get a good reset and they won't miss out on XP or gold because the wave will shove back to them. Now, if you ever burn the enemy's flash, make sure you time it by typing in chat when it will be back up so then it helps your team know, and then your jungler can come and get an easy kill. Mid/late game for Taric is his strongest point, since you do a lot of team fighting and he'll have his ultimate which can turn any fight. Now, make sure before you go for objectives, get priority of all 3 lanes so your team doesn't miss out on XP. And by showing the waves, it frees up your laners so they can walk with you while you set up for objectives, so it makes it a bit safer for you. So during team fights, make sure you stand near your carriers to keep them safe, and you can put your W on whoever is going to engage so that you are and your backline gets it while your front line is also getting invulnerability.